Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Is this thing hot?
Syllabus.
Bucket list thing. Oh, one other thing here. The reading glasses that take 10 years off your looks. First of all, here this evening, Pat and I would like to welcome each and every one of you from near and far, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, to this special day and now evening. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us. We particularly want to acknowledge our international guests today from Germany. Willkommen. And from Italy. Benvenuti. Welcome everyone to Iowa. Tropical Iowa. Pat and I have experienced nearly 29 years of being Jesse's mom and dad. And they've flown by just like most any parent would tell you. On December 18th, 1989, she entered this world, and we embarked on a joyful responsibility of being Jess's protectors and providers, a charge we have relished. And now, Jess has grown and found a life mate, Patrick, to share her life with. Patrick and Jess, it is now your day-to-day privilege to fulfill each other, care for each other, and love each other. May the two of you have a wonderful journey together. So please raise your glasses and join in a toast to Jess and Patrick through the words of Duluth, Minnesota sage, Bob Dylan. Okay. May God bless you and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. Jess, Patrick, we love you. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Hannah and this is Lauren and we're Jesse's matrons of honor. We have a story to tell you. We're going to tell you the story of how Jesse met Pat. We think this goes without saying, but just in case, this story is going to be legend, wait for it, dairy.
We both met Jesse and Pat on our first day of band camp, freshman year during the drumline auditions. The campus was still empty, not even the rest of the band was there yet. Of maybe the 20 people that were on campus, what are the odds that the gods would put us on that spot? So we took our shot, and ever since that day, we've been known as the Three Symbolitas.
Also, from the minute we arrived at Syracuse and got to know Jesse, we got to know Pat, because he was a steady presence in Jesse's college's existence from day one. Pat was more than Jesse's boyfriend. He was our friend too. But the guys can talk about Pat. We're here for Jesse. We were there for their very first kiss at a marching band party our freshman year of college. It's true. It's true. As a matter of fact, I even get to claim the honor of knowing first that they needed to get married. I told them so one night on our way to dinner at a dining hall on campus. I think Pat was a little bit taken aback, but I knew ever since, and I've been pressuring and asking Jesse about it regularly.
But despite Hannah's peer pressure, they waited a couple years. When they were ready, Pat let us know in advance. Hannah, her husband Zach, Jesse, and Pat came to visit me in Chicago. If you've just met Jessie, she's a bit of a fan of the musical Hamilton, so we saw the show together. When Jessie went to the bathroom, Pat showed me the ring, which if you didn't know is rose gold. Just like her pots, her pants, her trash cans, her measuring cups. I could keep going on, but the list would make us stay here for a couple days.
It's easy to think that big, grand romantic gestures are only things that happen in the movies. But I don't know if anyone else is more suited to a grand romantic gesture than Jessie, the #1 fan of TV show How I Met Your Mother. Life makes love look hard outside of Ted Mosby's perfect ending. And there, see, Jessie, I even managed to sneak in a T Swift quote just for you. But Jessie and Pat have been at this for 10 years, and they make it look easier every day.
There's a couple things you learn about Jessie from just about the moment you meet her. She's in love with Neil Patrick Harris, Taylor Swift, sweet fuzzy animals, and some prickly ones too, like the hedgehog she had as a pet in college. Oh, and Pat.
But there's also a lot you get to know about her over time. On our fridge, we had a magnet that said, "I'm fairly certain that if given a cape and a nice tiara, I could save the world." That's Jessie's mantra, and she's going to save the world as a public defender. It was her dream, and now she's doing it. Jessie has moved all over the country and continued important work wherever she goes. She suits up and accepts the challenge every time.
As you get to know her, she'll tell you the yellow umbrella tattoo on her wrist isn't just a symbol of liking the show How I Met Your Mother, but it represents the impact it's had on her life. The yellow umbrella is about the minor things in life building up to get you where you need to be at the right place and the right time. I'd say that's today. It's a story about finding yourself and finding love. And as Jessie said in one of her many famous Facebook notes, the yellow umbrella is a symbol of protection from the rain. If you stay inside, you'll never get wet, but you aren't going to get anywhere either. Together, Jessie and Pat have protected and encouraged each other to take risks and adventure when they're uncertain. They are each other's yellow umbrella.
In so many ways, Jessie has influenced our lives. She's pushed me out of my comfort zone in more times and more ways than I can count. Honestly, I can trace a whole lot of hangovers back to Jessie's influence. Because it was such a good idea at the time.
It was.
She taught me to be myself without caring what people think, and to laugh as loudly as I damn well please, and to love without looking back.
Jessie is the sister we chose. There are 2 big days in any love story. The day you meet the girl of your dreams and the day you marry her. We've been there for both and are so happy to celebrate the second big day in your love story. Everyone, please raise a glass for Jessie and Pat. Congratulations on getting us all to Iowa. Just kidding.
To Jessie and Pat, and the many years of happiness ahead of them.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to start working the room. How about that? So here we are in Iowa, right? Corn. Blah, 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 something, something, something. It's flat here. Okay. Wouldn't that be great if that was my entire speech? Corn, flat, Iowa. You guys are great. Yeah, give it up for Iowa. Okay. See, guys, game face is on, okay? We're about to do a speech. All right, let's get real. All right, hi, I'm Brandon. I've known Patrick for a very, very long time. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today to witness the marriage of Jessie to one of my oldest and dearest friends, a sentient Diana Ross wig we call Patrick. Right? Now it's got highlights, so I don't know what that, maybe Ariana Grande wig with curls, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I've known Patrick for most of my life. In fact, 20 some odd years I think we've known each other now. Something, maybe 20 on the dot, either way. We were nerds. Period. Cut and dry. We were the nerds growing up. We quoted Monty Python. We were headbangers at high school dances when no one else would like headbang to Nirvana. There was Patrick and I just like starting mosh pits with 2 people. We were cool. We were also the theater geeks in makeup and costumes. Patrick did an amazing job as the Beast when we were in high school, and I was the clock in Beauty and the Beast. Right? I like how y'all laughing like you would. He would be Beast, right? Set of pipes on this kid. Anyway, Patrick is one of the most loyal friends anyone can ask for. When things in my life weren't going great, Patrick was always there when I needed him. Whenever I gave up on myself, he was always there to pick me back up. And whenever I need someone to go along with any of the insane nonsense I come up with, Patrick is always there to pick the ball up and run with it. I mean, like, completely insane stories that I'm making up. Pat's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. All right, that makes sense, yeah. Let's invent an entire game in our backyard and then have a movie come out 10 years later called District 9. That's the plot verbatim of the game we played as children. Like, watch that movie, then ask Patrick what Codename 7 is. We named it. We named the game, all right. But really, I learned to be the person I am today because I was fortunate enough to have a best friend like Pat growing up. And that's true. He is the kindest, most compassionate, and he's a truly loving person. And Jessie, you are a strong, passionate woman yourself who cares so deeply about other people. Like, you've chosen to go out of your way for the rest of your life to fix a broken system as a public defender. Like, how many people take it upon themselves to be like, oh, I see that thing over there, it looks terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into it. I'm just gonna head right into that like it's Gondor. Okay. I told you I was a nerd. Lord of the Rings, okay. Seeing the happiness that that you being with Patrick fills my life with absolute joy. I mean, you can see it in your when you guys look at each other, when you're at Taylor Swift concerts, or you're posting 1,000 pictures of Zelda, or you're getting stuck in Denver the week of your wedding. There's love all over your guys' face whenever you're in the room together, and it's a beautiful thing. You guys belong together, and a love like yours makes this world a better place. So thank you, Patrick, for the great honor of allowing me to be one of your best men. You have always been one of my brothers, and I'm glad to add a new sister to my life. I love you both, to Patrick and Jessie. Cheers.
Okay. So first I wanted to say thank you so much to the other speakers. Thanks to the band, you guys rock. Thanks to the band, you guys rock. First I want to say congratulations to the happy couple. You guys, it was a fantastic ceremony today. Jessie, you look amazing today. I love what you've done with your hair. Pat, you look... For those of you that don't know, Pat's brother Matt. He's Pat, I'm Matt. It gets complicated, but hopefully by the end of tonight, you guys don't remember anything. So, Pat's known me for 26 years now, but I feel like I've known him my whole life. When I was a kid, I wanted to be just like him. When Pat was a kid, he wanted to be the Pope. So I think we can see the 180 your life has taken here. No, but seriously, Pat was a good Catholic boy. We both went to St. Joseph's School together back where we grew up in Connecticut. Brandon too, yeah. Obviously, Pat was 4 grades ahead of me, and that meant I just had all the advantages, like we owned all the books for summer reading already. He would tell me what to study on exams. He taught me what not to do to get my teachers to hate me. This is very key. I never understood why Mrs. Roginski hated you so much until I saw you and Brandon together again. It shed a lot of light on that whole situation.
It's a long story.
Anyway, so yeah, when we were kids, I always wanted to hang out with my older brother because he was always doing the cool stuff. He was always, jamming in the basement with his bands. He was always playing video games or singing show tunes in falsetto. The cool stuff. He still does those things, but he used to too. All right, but Pat, really seriously, you were and you still are a great role model for me, and I look up to you. You're compassionate and honest, devoted, loyal, ambitious. These are all the qualities that are going to make an amazing husband for you, Jessie, and I know you see that too. But Pat, listen to me here. In order to keep this a healthy, happy marriage, I've got a couple do's and don'ts that I want to share with you just as advice. Take it as you will. Ready? So, do clean your hair out of the shower drain. Step 1. Don't leave the dirty dishes in the sink. Do hold her bags when she goes shopping for clothes, but don't try on the leopard print scarf. Don't embarrass her by singing loudly in public unless it's a really, really good song, and then she can join in. And if she asks you to pass her lipstick, don't accidentally pass her the glue stick, because she won't talk to you for days. Thank you. So let's all raise a glass and toast to the happy couple. May you find joy in each other and have a lifetime of happiness together. Cheers.
So this is a poem that Mike and I put together for you two, and I just want to read it here for you. It's called Love's Blessing. Love is a shiny coin. Each day you give it away, yet it always comes back to you. Your lucky penny. That wasn't lucky. Love is the ocean, its tides forever changing, reaching distant shores of wonder, always restless. Love is every breeze that touches your skin, rustles the leaves, propels every kite, and flickers evening candles, holding your spirit high. Love is your goodness, your inspiration, your life's blood. It is your need, your desire, and your contentment. Let it rest comfortably in your heart every day of your life. Cheers to Patrick and Jesse.